The painting's name is Beginnings, and Roland let me name it. It's an abstract, but I could tell from the painting that it's dawn in the valley. And so it's the beginning of the day, and it was also the beginning of our friendship with the Pickfords. When our daughters were young, I would take them to art exhibits, and then at the end of it, I would say, which is your favorite? And one of our daughters was sort of eclectic. She would choose a lot of different painters. And then one daughter always seemed to choose this one prominent woman painter that was vibrant and colorful. And invariably, when I went to go up and look and see what painting I had chosen, it would be Roland Pickford. Certainly creative, a very gentle person, quiet-spoken, and
very shy, but very intelligent. Very intelligent person.
And in talking with them too, he was in a study of geniuses at Stanford, and Glenna had said that over the years that he had gone in for testing and studying too. So as far as, like Doug said, he's also creative and intelligent.
Yeah, very much so. Well, it's sort of, you say, well, gosh, why would they want a painting from our collection? But I can understand that I don't see a lot of abstracts that Mr. Pickford has done, so it was sort of a different. I usually see the valley scenes and whatever, so this one was a little bit different that Joy picked out, and I think that's why maybe it's sort of a different type of watercolor.
And how we came to get the first Pickford that we had was, since I would always pick his paintings one year when it was my birthday, and we had money to spend, Doug said I could pick a painting out. And we went to the art center to go and look at the paintings there, and the woman in the gift store sent us to the Pickfords' home. So we actually got to go to their home and look at all the paintings that he had available, and then they were really gracious and said, take 3 or 4 home. See what they feel like in your house. Don't decide here in our home because it's not the same setting. So at the end of it all, we end up getting 2 paintings, and Doug can tell you why we have 2.
Well, the one I picked out was not the abstract, because I like things just more of a picture or of something. And what Roland had done is, I guess they spent some time, the Pickfords had spent some time in New England. And the one that I picked was butterflies at Cape Elizabeth, and it's a lighthouse. And I thought that was a little bit different because it's not something that I usually see that Mr. Pickford has done, because most of his are the valley and scenes of agriculture and so on. So that was a little bit different. So I said, gosh, that's a little bit unusual. I would like to have that one.
But it was my birthday.
So we ended up having
2.
2 paintings instead of 1.
It's an abstract, but it's I can tell from the painting, and he painted it out someplace on Nease when it was actually farmland still, and it's dawn, and you could see the sun rising, and you can tell when you look at it, at least I can, that there's a barn in it and that there's fields, and it's the beginning of the day.
See, I can't see that, but she can. That's why I picked the watercolor that was the lighthouse and the butterflies at Cape Elizabeth, because I wanted something a little bit more set. Well, I like my lighthouse.
And he's very real, and it's solid, and it is what it is. And I like the abstract because it's an impression of something, but to me, it reflects a lot of Roland as well as his real ones, because it's emotion, it's a flash, it's a thought, it's a creative thing that just sort of comes out of the page. I would say he's the grandfather of watercolor in the valley.
No, I'm happy with mine.
And I have to say, it's been a privilege to have the painting and also to know them. I think they're a solid part of the valley and will remain so.
Yeah, it's a great recognition that I guess he's going to have, by having this exhibit, and it's great for the family, I believe, and great for us, and great for Fresno.